Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again. Welcome back to NASCAR Thunder 2004. It is time for the championship stretch of the season, fellas. So, we just got done with the Darlington Southern 500, which we won that in a cool throwback paint scheme. But it is time for the championship stretch here, guys. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 races left, and that's it for the 2010 season. So, we're going to Richmond. After that, it is going to be our worst racetrack on the circuit, New Hampshire, and of course, Dover. Updated point standings, I do not like that number. 154 is our number behind Tony Stewart. Let's go check out the sponsorship. Let's see if we got any new takers for the back bumper on this car. And unfortunately, nothing there. I don't want to take the qualifying 5th place sponsorship there because if we don't qualify 5th place every week, they're gonna just completely their happiness is gonna go in the toilet, and then they're gonna jump off the car because their happiness is already 49%. So, unfortunately, we need to keep their happiness up. So we're just gonna run it without a back sponsor. It happens. So, anyways, you're going to a short track here, arguably our best short track possibly. I'm definitely looking forward to Martinsville, looking forward to another shot at the Rock. I love Rockingham, so we're going to have to go have some fun there a little bit later. But for Richmond, we're going to have to run a speedway part because we're upgrading our short track piece to get better at Bristol, to get a little bit more horsepower. So we're going to have to run a speedway motor here and get that going there. So, but we can use a short track body. Car rating of 82. Let's go to Richmond. Alrighty, folks, so we qualified at 7th here for the Chevy Rock and Roll 400 from Richmond Raceway. Let's go ahead and sit it down trackside.
MRN welcomes you to Richmond, Virginia for tonight's race, the Chevy Rock and Roll 400. What's in store for us on this track, Barney?
This is a fast track, even though it's less than a mile. Richmond's smooth surface gives the drivers plenty of room to maneuver and make clean passes, but you'll still see a fair share of bumping going on out there.
The 82 car has been getting into it heavily on the track with the 20 car.
Quite honestly, I think his driving has gotten a little out of control. It's one thing to be out there driving aggressively and fighting for position, but he's gone over the line as of late.
Robbie Gordon has not had the finishes he's hoped for in the past couple races.
He definitely needs a good finish, not just for himself, but for the team, his sponsors, and everyone else involved with that team.
Here we go, folks. Kurt Busch, Ryan Newman, front row here at Richmond. Of course, you have Gordon up there, Jimmy Johnson, Dale Earnhardt Jr. So, I kind of consider this the start of the chase, start of the championship hunt. Even though there's 11 races, I generally consider Richmond to be that final race, or the first race, rather, of the start. But, you know, this is pretty much it. If you're going to win the Winston Cup Championship, you have to be completely flawless for roughly 10 races, just about. So, this is where the pay window is open. 40 laps, Richmond underneath the lights. This is one of our best racetracks, but we do not need to take ourselves out here. Come on, get to the corner. Just trying to be a little bit more conservative at the start of this race. We're not going to lead lap 1, so I'm not too worried about dropping a few spots. I just don't want to tear up the car too bad. That's going to hurt us later on in the race. Car felt good in qualifying, so that's always a great thing. Oh, sorry, 41 there. A little bit of some bump to bump there. Car is really loose. It's going to tighten up as the run goes on, so I'm not too worried about that. Car will start tightening up, and that's gonna help our tire balance be a little bit better. Got the 15 car right there on the outside. Trying to set him up here. Car still getting very loose. Oh, sorry, 41. Yep, Mike Murphy is not happy there in his Target Ganassi Intrepid. Trying to make a move around him. He's doing a pretty good job holding his own. And I'm doing a terrible job at holding my own here. So anyways, your race leader. I can't tell. It looks like a red car up there. I don't think it's Junior, though. It's probably Kurt Busch, I would imagine. 41 car buddy. There we go. Somehow they kind of Tokyo drifted off the corner. And now we're up to 7th place. They've got Ryan Newman ahead of us, Jimmy Johnson, Dale Jr., Johnny Benson, and then Gordon is in 2nd. You know, the biggest, I would say, the biggest championship rival we're going to have this season, I just really think it's Jeff Gordon. But if I had to pick a second one, I think it's obvious, Tony Stewart, right? So those are the 2 drivers you really got to look for. And that's pretty much the way Winston Cup Championship racing is you don't race the racetrack and you don't race 38 other cars. You race whoever's ahead of you in points. That's it. You base your entire pit strategy, you base your qualifying, everything. Do you go more of a risk in qualifying and try to get the pole, or do you, hey, I just need to be 20th. I need to be around the enemies, so to speak. So everything you do for your race weekend is based on who's ahead of you in the points, or if you're the points leader, whoever is behind you. That's how I do points racing. And you'll see more and more of those shenanigans as this season winds down, because every point is going to matter here. So right now the AI is very strong on new tires. Our car is getting a little bit tighter, so it's starting to stabilize, which I like. Look at the corner exit underneath Ryan Newman. Shoot the gap, not enough to get Jimmy Johnson. A little bit of contact there, but we're gaining on him here off 4. Get a little bit of some draft. Shoot to the bottom here. He's going to throw a block. No, he's not, and we're good. But we kind of botched the turn 1 entry there. We just Dukes a hazard off the corner. Then we got Dale Jr., who's getting held up by Mr. Johnny Benson. So pretty much my goal for these last 11 races is to lead a lap in every single one of them. Think about it for a second. If we're like 50 points out or 60 points out today for the Winston Cup Championship points lead, or whatever it may be, if we were to find a way to lead a lap in every single race, that's 5 bonus points each week. 5 times 11 is a lot of points, fellas. So that's kind of my theory here. That's going to help us have a much better shot at repeating as a Winston Cup champion. So that's what we're shooting for. But we cannot have a DNF. We can't have a DNF. We can't afford a top 25 finish. We need to be top 10 every single week. We really need to be top 5. There's still Talladega, though. There's still Talladega, which is the ultimate wild card race. You still have New Hampshire, which is a very tough track for us. But there's also the opportunity to have an upset winner, you know? We've seen it happen at Martinsville multiple times. We've seen drivers like, what was it, Steve Park? No, it was Jeff Green in the one car he won there. And I think Johnny Benson won there once in this playthrough. It was either this or the Thunder 2003 playthrough. Anyways, how y'all doing out there? Make sure to give the video a big thumbs up, guys. I greatly appreciate it. I do all this stuff for y'all. So at Richmond, we generally see a contrarian pit strategy here. So one car is going to try to stretch the field to lap 26 or lap 27. It's time to get your Larry Mac trends here. That's pretty much a trend right there. You're going to see one car 9 times out of 10 go 26 to 28 laps on a fuel run. The rest of the cars are probably going to pit before lap 22, meaning that if we pit, right? If we pit and the one car stays out for 5 laps after we pit, a caution comes out, well, guess what? It could find a way to keep us a lap down or something. You know what I'm saying? So that's the one risk pitting here at Richmond, because the AI will stretch their fuel from the start of the green all the way to the end of the fuel cycle. Meanwhile, we're getting better on older tires here. You can just see us slowly creeping up on Kurt Busch. But here's one thing. I don't think Jeff Gordon's led a lap here, and I'm going to verify this right now. So let's see, guys. So Gordon has not led a lap here. And in fact, Kurt Busch hasn't led the most laps led. I don't think we're going to be able to catch him in time. Sorry, Jeff Gordon. Oh, that was really stupid. I don't want Kurt Busch pitting right now and then Gordon taking the lead. This is going to be tough. Because if Kurt Busch pits and the 24 takes the lead, that's 5 bonus points to the DuPont camp. I don't want that. So I need to race Jeff Gordon very aggressively to try to get around him here. Our car is starting to slip a little bit, but it's the man of the hour. It is Tony Stewart coming in to the picture here, running in the 4th place spot. You know, 3 Chevrolet powerhouses hounding the little Ford team. Unfortunately, Ford has not been good in this playthrough. They just haven't. Yates is pretty much done, and most of the Roush cars can't win anything. So, it's pretty much 1 or 2 cars every season has a realistic shot. But we need to make a move now to get around Jeff Gordon. We cannot let him lead this lap, guys. Look, if we have to make a little contact, I will do it. Because I feel like Kurt Busch is about to pit. So I need to make sure that Jeff Gordon does not lead a lap here. Oh, there we go. Sorry, Gordon. Championship implications. And this is what I talked about, guys. The shenanigans you're going to have to do to win a Winston Cup championship. You got to be willing to race someone door handle to door handle on lap 21 so they don't get 5 bonus points. Now, here's our pit strategy. We don't pit until the 24 pits. If we don't screw this up, oh no. Well, we screwed that one up. We're going to have to pit anyway this lap, so Gordon claims his 5 bonus points. Nothing we can do about it. We just didn't have the tires there. And I just made contact with Mayfield trying to hold that bottom lane. Yeah, we don't have the tires. Okay, let's go ahead and pit. So the 24's coming in. Don't mess it up. This is our last opportunity to pit. We'll be out of gas if we don't. Alright, so that didn't go as planned, but we still got our 5 bonus points. No damage repair, full tank of gas. Don't adjust anything. Just 4 tires. We need a clean pit stop, guys. We're going to need about a 16.3. Knock on wood. Hope and pray to God we get a good pit stop, guys. So, how y'all doing out there? It's been a pretty fun race so far, guys. It's been a very fun race. Of course, if you ever want to get free shipping on anything, promo code down below. Make sure to check it out, guys. Holy cow, man. For anything NASCAR Diecast related over there at Circle B Diecast, use the promo code Diecastbuffet. Any orders $20 or more, you'll get free shipping, guys. Best deal in Diecast. Alright, pit crew, don't drop the ball here, guys. We need a great pit stop here. Come on, come on. 16.3 is what we're shooting for. Perfect. 16.1. Thank you so much, fellas. And did we get off pit road ahead of Jeff Gordon here? That's going to be a big question mark, and I'm going to say we didn't. I see a red and something car up here. I can't tell if it's a black car or it's a red or blue car. Let's see. I don't see any indications that Jeff Gordon's behind us. Either way, he's led his 5 whatever. He's got his 5 bonus points. There's nothing we can do about that, right? The good thing is we matched him. We made sure we led a lap as well. So regardless how this race shakes out, we at least have that in our back pocket here. I do believe Jeff Gordon is ahead of the green car ahead of us. That'd be the second car ahead of us. Yeah, that's Jeff Gordon. So his pit stop, if we were a 16.1, granted he came in a little bit earlier than us, about 5 car lengths roughly, he probably had to have a 16.1 second pit stop as well. And just the time and distance between me and him kind of really separated us. I'm pushing the car extremely aggressively right now to catch Jeff Gordon before he gets too far away. The last thing I want is him to really start running qualifying trim. I cannot see anything in turn 1 there, dude. There was so much smoke. But I'm going to let him just... I don't want to get him too far away from me right now. I want to keep him within drawing distance, so to speak. Come on, we got fresher tires than some of these cars who pitted early. Dang it. He's going to slam the door on us here. This little Ford car needs to... This thing needs to boot, scoot, and boogie. Get out of the way, homie. The good news is there is an aggressive amount of traffic. The problem is the AI navigates traffic here at Richmond pretty well. Like, the AI at Darlington, I would say, is pretty abysmal. Oh, cars are pitting. Oh, boy, get ready. I don't know who's pitting. I don't know who's pitting. This idiot in the Pontiac better get out of my way. I'm sorry, buddy. I don't know who's pitting. Alright, so it looks like our contestant here was Elliott Sadler, I think. I think he was the car that just pitted. So that's interesting to know that he was the car that I mentioned earlier on the top of the show that there was going to be a car that's going to stay out 28 laps roughly. I believe that was the Yates 38 car. So now here it is. The tables are set. We got less than 10 to go here. Who is going to win a Richmond short track night race? Gordon's ahead of us, getting held up by Dale Jr. Tony Stewart's already cleared him. We got a Stanley Steamer down below. It's Clay Dixon, the poor replacement of Mark Martin, blowing up down there. Gonna shoot the gap underneath them. Go for it. You got to make some risks. And we pass Dale Jr. and Jeff Gordon entering turn 1 there. Now we got Tina Gordon. We're going to have to shake and bake. Get out of the way. No disrespect, but you did block me. All right. So now we got Tony Stewart and Kurt Busch. This is the battle for the win. Now our tires are a little bit worn. We pushed them very aggressively to catch Jeff Gordon. But are we going to be able to hold him off? I don't know. Because you can see it in the top right of the screen, the yellow tires. They ain't no good, fellas. Come on, there we go. Trying to shake them. Come on, go, 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 go. There we go. Underneath the lap down car. Tony Stewart's an 80-point rival, so that means he's going to make contact if we get alongside him here. He is going to block with everything he has. And I think the main question here is, what lap did Kurt Busch pit on? Did he pit early? Did he pit with Tony Stewart? Because if he pitted early, then he's a sitting duck. The 20 car should be able to get around him. But if he pitted the same time as the 20 car, he might be able to hold him off. The car in between them there is Ashton Lewis in the 21. We're really losing the handling on this car here, fellas. 5 to go here. Caution could very well end the race. Right front is shot on this thing. Come on, we got to get around Tony Stewart here. We need these points. We got to be aggressive here. We need the points. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. A little bit of contact. There we go. And get away from the 20 car. Don't let him catch you. Now we have Kurt Busch right there ahead of us. So you can just see every time we land it, the back end is slipping out pretty badly here. Look at that. Just, I mean, even on the apron, just really sliding. Now the 20 car is going to try to make contact here, so we got to be prepared. We've been taken out here at Richmond before. A caution will end the race here, so this is the official battle for the win. Come on, come on, come on. It just doesn't have the grip to get in the corner there. And look at that, 24 making a charge underneath the 20 car. We got to keep Gordon behind us. It's more important to make sure the 20 and the 24 does not pass us than win this race. It is much more important. So we need to run a defensive line. Just keep them behind us. I don't think we're going to be able to catch Kurt Busch. I really don't. I'm trying, but this car is really on edge right now. That 24 car is liable to try something. Oh, a little bit of contact there. Final lap for Richmond. Kurt Busch is dominated. Trying to run that defensive line here. Don't want to give him... Yep, look at that. Bump and dump from Tony Stewart coming off the corner. Will he make contact again? We'll hit him a little bit there. Guard the inside at all costs. Door slam to 24. This is going to be one crazy finish here. Can we hold him off at the line? Yes! Second place. But, oh boy, we're going to have some rivals there. Kurt Busch wins the Chevy sponsored race, ironically enough. Great run for Jimmy Johnson and Johnny Benson there, guys. Alrighty, folks, so check out this one. So, yeah, Stewart and, of course, Gordon, they're going to be much of a rival moving forward. But anyways, Kurt Busch dominates the entire race. 29 laps led out of 40. A huge victory for the 97 camp, and for us, only one lap led. But it's very important because Gordon led one lap, so that's always good, you know. We matched him in there, so at least gives us 5 points we gained over him. And then Tony Stewart, who finished 5th right there at the end behind Junior, we gained, what, 20 points. Yeah, just 20 points because he didn't lead anything there, so that's really good. Huge shout out to the Joe Gibbs Racing camp there, 6th and 5th place there. Great runs for the team. Elliott Sadler with that late race gamble, staying out. He got 10th place out of that, so pretty good run right there. Steve Park with a 12th place run. Jamie McMurray, 13th. Burton's 16th and 15th, respectively. Let's go through the bottom of the barrel here. Let's see. Clay Dixon with the engine failure there. Norton Gold and Nemechek. Bottom of the barrel finish there for those fellas. So, we got 10 races left to go in the season. We gained only like 10 points, Nothing, too super there. But we did gain some points on Earnhardt as well, which is really good. So, anyways, folks, thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. Of course, upload these Thunder gameplays every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on the channel. And, of course, if you want to get free shipping on anything NASCAR Diecast related, make sure you use the promo code down below, Diecastbuffet at Circle B Diecast and Plan B Sales. Any orders, $20 or more, fellas, make sure to check it out. The next race is going to be an absolute demolition derby at New Hampshire because that is our worst freaking track. So you're going to want to stay tuned for that one, guys. Hopefully, we don't end up in a catch fence. Have a great one, everybody. Thank you all for watching. Diecast Buffet signing off.